My name is Cathy Bennett-Ryan, and I'm a member at the Caxton Theatre. We're in the theatre at the moment, um, and our latest play, Theft, will open on Saturday, this Saturday, the 22nd of October. Over the past year, we've had 6 of our usual 8 plays. We've also had a fundraising fashion show downstairs in the bar. We've hosted Spark Grimsby's one of their networking sessions, and we've been open for the Heritage Open Day in September. We were open for a few hours for the public to come in and have a look round. Right, well, the building itself is pretty old. It's in the Art Deco style, and we bought it in 1982 and had to convert it into a theatre. This was before I joined, so I don't know much about that, except it was damn hard work. So since then, various modifications have been made. There was a big refurbishment about 20 years ago, I think, when we moved the bar from one corner of the present room to being a bigger bar along one side of the room. We opened up a rear access with a ramp so that people with wheelchairs could get in without a struggle. We've put in a lift for a passenger lift, so that people who are, a bit not as mobile as they might be can still come and enjoy the theatre. Our row A is actually on a level with the stage, so if you really can't walk at all, a seat on row A is where to be, but they do get snapped up very, very quickly. Our most recent refurbishment, we decided during lockdown, when we realised we were going to be closed for some considerable time, we decided to action an idea we'd had for some while, which would be to refurbish our coffee lounge and our bar in Art Deco style, in keeping with the age of the building. We couldn't do that. We couldn't have done it without lockdown, because we only normally have 5 or 6 weeks between plays, and it would have been impossible to do that amount of refurbishment in that time. So, the COVID cloud did have a few silver linings, and that was one of them for us. Well, what I'd say is we do offer quality entertainment at really accessible prices. Not only are ticket prices very reasonable, they are going up next year by £1, but at the moment the most expensive ticket is £9. And we have a concession night on a Monday, when at the moment you can get a ticket for £7.50. It's going to be £8.50 come January. We've got beautiful surroundings here. We also, very importantly, have a lot of car parking across the road from the theatre and behind the houses and businesses on the other side of the road, and that is patrolled. We pay for IBWES to patrol that car park when we have plays or other events on in the theatre. So people's cars are perfectly safe. I know that has been a concern for a lot of people, which I understand, because unfortunately we're not in the best area of town. But we are a little gem in this area, and we are actually very good, and I'm not just saying that. We don't stumble around and bump into the furniture. We set a very high standard for ourselves, because people are paying to come and see us. And I think if you're within hour's drive, hour and a half, it's worth coming. Just an example, this is further away than that. We had some people from North Allerton come to see one of our plays in July. They came, they saw the play, they went home again. They were quite happy about that. And also, if you are coming, there are lots of lovely places to eat and drink in Grimsby and Cleethorpes. So you could come in the afternoon, have a pre-theatre dinner, come to the theatre, have a really, really good night out for very little money, actually, compared to other places. And I would say that's our main thing. We do look after our patrons, we do. I think a lot of effort is going into regenerating this area of town. There's a lot of artistic, creative stuff going on the docks. So area of the docks is being regenerated. The Freeman Street Market has been redone, and it is really nice now. And there's there were plans to build a hotel at the corner of Cleethorpes Road and Freeman Street. I don't know if that's still going ahead. But I do think efforts are being made, and if people locally could get behind that and start going to some of these events and using these facilities, I think it's going to make a huge difference to the area. Well, Theft is opening on this Saturday, the 22nd of October, and it's on until the 29th of October. We don't do a performance on a Sunday. So there are 7 chances to see all our plays, and tickets can be bought at www.caxtontheatre.com, or you can telephone the Central Hall 01472 355 025. I hope I've got that right. And yeah, tickets can be bought for all our plays, even all our plays for next year. The tickets are available. After Theft, our last play for this year is Blackadder, and it's the Elizabethan section of Blackadder. I believe 4 out of the 6 programmes. And again, tickets can be bought now, www.caxtontheatre.com, or Central Hall 01472 355 025.